Why, hello. Howdy, humans. So, do we recall this costume that I wanted to make? The one that's from the second Alice in Wonderland movie, Alice Through the Looking Glass. So I may have been already making that costume since before I started YouTube, but all I've really done is make ribbon. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, part of the costume is like her sleeve is completely sheer ribbon, sheer pink, this pink to be exact, ribbon. But you know, you see through, you get the picture. But they don't make ribbon like that out of Michael's, and Joann's is gone. She's gone. And I'm very sad about that because I used to have a Joann's around the corner and that was magic. I could walk to Joann's. I'm very sad that I can't do that anymore. Point being, I have to, hold on. I have literally been cutting up this and this in order to create this. This is basically the ribbon that goes like all around the arm and they overlay of each other. You get the picture. And I've made so many of these and that's literally the only thing I've actually shown. Well, with one minor exception. I did make like a base mesh top basically to attach the sleeves to, something that can make this one shirt. Not that you're gonna see it because it's underneath the vest that she wears. But if you wanna see how janky this is, oh my goodness. I tried to base this off a shirt that I already own. And this material is not easy to mess with, but here we go. This material is not easy to mess with, but this is what I have. This is what I have. I'm wearing my shirt underneath it because it's see-through, you pervs. But this is what it looks like basically. And my idea is to wear a black version of this, so I'm not, a problem. But yeah, that is the vision. And then I would attach the voluminous bit of the sleeve and then, all I've done is this and these. I've made so many of these. Should be enough for a sleeve, but we're not making the sleeve today because I would need a second person for that. And that is not happening today. Maybe this weekend, but we'll see. Right now, today it is currently October 13th, and all I've made is this and the ribbons, which should tell you how long these fucking ribbons took. But, we still have to do the pants, and we still need to make the vest. However, for the pants, we are gonna have to do this from scratch. But I've got the material already. I've got a pretty good sewing pattern. We'll see if I have to alter it to make it as big and floofy as they are. But other than that, just dandy. The vest. Okay, I had options. I went on Depop and I decided I'm not gonna make the vest entirely from scratch. So what I did is I had option A, option B, and then option C. And I was like, okay, what looks like it has good quality material and is close enough that I can just take a few things and make it what I need. Because I have buttons, and the buttons are cute as shit. Hold on. Okay, if anyone's seen the movie, they know why this is significant. They're clocks! Sorry, I'm a punny girl. Yeah, so we do have that. And out of the options, I ended up going with option C because, A, it was $8. $8! And now that I have the jacket with me, I cannot believe it was $8. Point being, it was $8 and it's good quality material. Like really good quality material. And I've already kind of done some work to it. This is what it is with the sleeve. This is what it is without it. So I need to, what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna take advantage of the lining that I didn't cut all off, and I'm gonna like flip it out and just sew it so you don't see the white poof of it. And it just looks, you know, like a sleeveless vest. You get the picture. So I'm gonna put this on like really fast speed. And we're just gonna vibe. We're just gonna vibe. And I'm gonna sew this. We're gonna have a good time. Okay, so I've done one side so far. So what I've got. It's not half bad. It's not half bad. I had to like tuck in extra fabric like underneath as I was sewing, but you're not gonna see it, so it doesn't fucking matter. So now I've gotta do this side, do the same thing, and then I did cut out, I don't know if you saw in the like super fast version of this video, but I cut out the extra buttons that were up here so that way it's lower like it is in the costume, and it creates that little opening here for her little like ribbon tie. I love this costume so much. Anyway, so we're gonna hem that because I mean, look at this, that's just rough. So we're gonna hem that, maybe use some of the material that I tore from the sleeve to like kind of hide that. And then this vest will be basically done. And then we can move on to the pants.
Okay, so random thing, but if you happen to notice my lips moving in the sped up video section, that's just me living my best life and singing to K-pop. Exhibit A.
Y'all, I did it. Look. This used to be buttoned like up to here, and now it's got that nice little opening that I was looking for. And I lined it with, hold on, I lined it with like the ribbon I've been using, or that I've been using for the pink ribbon thing, and I lined it here and the inside as well. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, there it is. It's all dark. So it's so, like, if you see it in person, like, you can clearly see, like, where the ribbon was. But, like, when you put the whole fit together with the, pink and the giant pants, you're not gonna notice this, you know? So the only thing I gotta do is switch out these buttons, but I am kind of worried because the buttons I have are the clock buttons, but they're bigger. They're like this much bigger. So I don't know. I might do that last for like the whole costume. We'll see. But other than that, the vest is done, baby. The vest is done. Okay, so I decided to like test it. This is the old button, this is the new one. And like I had to open it up a little bit more, but just a tiny bit. And if I do that, then it's perfect. It's gold. So I'm just gonna switch all these out for my clock one. And it's perfect! Guys, I'm so proud of myself. I can't. Okay, this is what it's looking like. This is with the pink shirt that I made underneath it. Obviously, I still need like the ribbon tie that she has here, but I mainly wore this just to show that the pink does show, that it does peek out of the vest. But look! I did the buttons. I did the... it's perfect. After many, many hours of listening to K-pop and watching YouTube and eventually watching Sweeney Todd, fucking did it. Okay, so I'm a bad YouTuber and I did not feel like showing you every step of the instructions for the pants that I'm making because anyone can buy this pattern. And if you really care that much, we can make a separate tutorial for the pants, but mainly I'm just showing you the parts here and what's going into play and just me sewing. Although we did have some interesting bits of conversation between me and my dad about football and music while this was going on. Um, Exhibit A. Come on. What is the point of having like people run through? Okay, you know when they have football players and they have them like all
a line in a line.
yeah, and then you have to somehow weave through the crowd to get to the goal.
Well, because
it's so fucking.
Okay, I can answer some of that. You have to give the quarterback a break. He can't always throw because then the guys defending you will stick onto the guys like bubble gum, and you'll never be able to throw to them. You got to do everything by surprise.
Okay, but that kind of plan is not a surprise. Everyone in football does it.
Sometimes the guy sticking with that. But your whole fucking goal in your mind, I suppose, would be, I'm still going to get him. I'm going to get past him.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I can do this. I can do this.
And they never do. It's so fucking stupid.
They do.
So
They
rare.
do. Keep in mind your own.
And there are some plans that just only work when they have the perfect team. Like, I think the only group that I've seen actually work with the go through the crowd thing was maybe the Eagles, like a couple times.
They have a really good squad.
Okay, from here you're not really missing much. It's just me marking the pants and making sure I put the pleats where I'm supposed to. All of the wax paper part of the pattern is what tells you that. And the instructions tell you to pleat, but where exactly to pleat is like the wax paper bit that you're supposed to cut out that they give you. Blah, blah, blah. I will say though, by this time, because at this point in time, it's October 20 something, I want to say 26th, something like that. And I had the shirt done by this time. I didn't film it out of respect for those helping me with the sleeve. I don't want to put their faces on a public internet space, without permission, nothing like that. So, for privacy reasons, I chose not to film the sleeves for the pink top, but they are done and I will show them after. In the meantime, we're just gonna skip to the music part of this whole conversation that night.
I think that would be my range. If I could sing, it would be like this.
You should try. Try singing with it.
Well, I'll have to record one and do the karaoke and read the words so that I can learn it.
Well, just look. Try it.
Do the backup. Let me see.
Oh, did it end? Nope.
looking at the sleeve. I'm taking it all in. Give me a minute. Turn around. Let's see the sleeve.
Okay, well, while you and my dad take in my whole costume, let me know in the comments how I did, if you think I was accurate, or if you think this was god awful. Or if you even know what it's referring to, because I guess not a lot of people remember this specific movie. Maybe it's too niche. And also, if you would like this video and subscribe, I would greatly love to see you more often. So, thanks for stopping by and happy Halloween!
That's it, y'all.